I've been pleased to hear quite a few things this week. Um, Positive things, and a whole heap of discord going on in the background as referenced earlier. But I wish to focus now on the pleasing things, as all the rest is nothing to do with our group or host. And two videos came to light in the past week. The Millie Weaver video and a video by Tamara Magdalena, both highlighting the dangers we first exposed in Clowns in Panic, but I've stated it in several other shows about the dangers of technology. Now, this is not just about some fancy gadgets here and there. This is about altering our whole way of life. It will involve staggering loss of jobs, businesses, livelihoods, in which some cases is already underway. It will involve loss of income. Your class statuses will disappear, which is no bad thing, but it won't elevate all people into a higher status, but drag everyone into the gutter, just like the future world in the Continuum series. You think you have freedoms now. Well, we do in some cases, but overall not many. This new phase, which is the rise of the machine, will not only erode every single freedom, but will destroy life as we know it. Yes, Jim. Life as we know it. You will be watched, monitored and spied upon 24/7 with nowhere to run or hide. But the biggest issue is it will render humanity a spent force and dispensable, and people will become the pets of the machines with dire consequences for humanity. This is the main topic of discussion. Everything else on the internet or mainstream media becomes mute. In reality, the alt media is as bad as the mainstream media now. Distraction, drama, weight clubs, glitz and glam, he said, she said, divisive game playing, whilst the psychopaths charge on in the background with this technology. Now, the two main groups on the internet now, not in terms of numbers per se, but status, is the Q groups and the trusty Life Force group. What are they doing to stop this potential elimination of life as we know it? One guest says, let's all get chipped. The other says, join our group and download our tracking app. Is that not feeding this system of hidden disaster for humanity? And the fact that Kim controls an AI quantum system will eventually lead people to ask some questions. Is this really for our benefit? With statements like let's all get chipped and have fingerprints, facial recognition and tracking apps, I suspect that line of questioning will increase until more details and clarity is made available to the public than is currently being proffered. Now, Q won't even reference the Israel problem, never mind technology. But do you think all this data mining and these apps tracing, tracking and facial recognition are for our benefit? No. They have shown it in the movies and TV series. It is for the machines to recognize you in their database. Think Terminator. Think Continuum. It's all there, right in your face. I warned all people and jobs will get replaced by this machine culture. Yes, you, the Pentagon. Yes, you, generals of the military. Yes, you lot in Langley. And yes, you lot at the heads of banks, conglomerates and corporations. Yes, you, all politicians. Yes, you, mercenaries and private contractors. And yes, you, the police. All replaced by machines. Look around you. The evidence is all in your face. Do you all think you've got the golden ticket? That's the equivalent of jackasses, or carrots for jackasses and the RV. You, the police, were designated to be first for the chop with defunding. Why? Because you are members of the public with weapons is why. It's a disarming tactic. Defunding is the term for you. For the banks, it was decentralizing. Are you getting the picture now? All of you will get replaced by this AI-based system. Placing D in front of a word is meaning down, off, away, from, among, down from. It means it is leaving or being removed. Next up, the term is decommission. Devaluation, relating to currency and lifestyles. Depopulate, dehumanize, deprogram, destabilize, decompress, demonize, destroy our whole lives and will become a de facto new reality. Our world will dematerialize into a cesspit of control with no freedoms, decaying cities, decaying lifestyles, decaying populaces, and decaying soul development. What is human? What is life? What is love? Takes on a whole new meaning now, doesn't it? The question is, have you defined it? You can ignore it, which is another D word called denial, and no, that's not the river in Egypt, jackasses. Or face reality and call on all to end this abomination of humanity here and now. The question remains, is the deep state now or in the future a machine? Ponder on that very deeply.